at 7:15, we're restarting the meeting. Okay, so we'll begin with a round of introductions. Hello, my name is...
I'm leading this conversation.
What?
Huh? For the round of introductions.
I'm starting these introductions.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know. I'm starting with introductions. All right. Hello, my name is Daniel. I'm the current chair of the Finance Board. Use he, him pronouns, and we'll go this way.
Hi, me, SGA treasurer. I use she for preference.
Actually, we're going to go back to this guy first.
Hello, I'm Zane Kloppenberger. I am the vice president of student organization as he.
All right, that's your turn.
I'm Clark Jones. I'm the treasurer of Comics on the Media team.
I'm Matt Connors. I'm the president of Comics on the Media team.
Scott Buchanan, Finance Board Representative.
Kunal, finance board representative.
I'm Tori Usley. I'm an advisor here. She's Susina, Finance Board Representative for last year. Hi, my name's Tanya. I'm vice chair, and I also use she, her pronouns.
I'm Colin. I'm the president of SGA, and I go by he.
I'm Joshua, first year ambassador.
All right, so before this meeting, you should have received a list of questions. Yep, okay, so Scott will be the one handling asking these questions. So Scott, use your judgment. If you feel like something's skippable, you know.
Can you tell me a bit about your club?
Okay. We're like the primary comic book / manga club on campus. But we pay attention to we try to encompass any kind of nerdy media of that sort. We meet 3 times a week, and we try to mostly focus our club around being very friendly. Everyone in the club feels I hope they feel very welcome to come to the club, and just I hope that freshmen come out and myself when I was a freshman, they can come and just make their core friend groups with this club. And we also do 3 book clubs a year. We see all the comic book movies together, and we have a couple primary events a year.
Okay. Great. Can you tell us about the event you're requesting funding for?
Yeah, so it's we're trying to make it a real Comic-Con, the ones that you hear about, San Diego Comic-Con or Baltimore Comic-Con happening this weekend. It's gonna have a vendor or artist alley. It's gonna be 36 tables of people selling various things, a lot of artists, some student artists who get tables for free, and they're gonna be selling their art. This is a chance for them to find out whether or not this is just a hobby or a career choice of theirs. And also, there's gonna be a lot of more professional artists there. So people who want to come through and spend their money and get something that looks really cool, they can do that. There's going to be 2 video game tournaments with prizes. There's going to be a cosplay contest with prizes. There's going to be 4 panels. One by the Black Student Union on diversity in comics. There's going to be one about the history of comics. It's historical fiction of comics. And there's going to be one about methods of drawing. And the 4th one we haven't really figured out yet. They've a confirmed spot.
How did you estimate the attendance for your event?
That's just based on previous years. I think it's going to be a lot more this year, just because we used to do it on Fridays, and there was no budget for advertising before. And now we've bought the $250 marketing package, and it's on a Saturday.
Why did you choose UC 3rd floor as your venue?
That was just the perfect spot on campus. It's a massive area for a bunch of tables to go into. It has a stage for the cosplay contest and the trivia that we'll be holding. And it has those two rooms that are perfect for panels. They have projectors just right nearby, and connected to it is the ballroom lounge, which will be where the video game tournaments are.
Okay. Are there any costs that the organization is taking on?
We bought $105 for the flyers. And that's it so far. I think we're going to buy the prizes for the cosplay contest soon with our own funds.
Can you elaborate on CFA/startups?
That should change right now.
Yeah, that should be on there.
Tell me more? Okay.
Yeah, I think it's what is it, classic catering now?
Yeah, it's classic catering. We're no longer doing chicklers.
campus? Yeah, because I think that
Yeah.
should be copied from
There's
SGA.
4 more on the back.
These are redundant
This
for
space,
the max right now.
Yeah.
So, any other questions?
Yeah, now I'm gonna open it up. Are there any other questions for the organization from the board?
I think this has happened before.
Yeah, we've had this three times previous. And there's like one question that's kind of important on there that I think it's like our other student organizations collaborator.
Yeah, we hit on that one, so.
Yeah,
Oh,
you
yeah.
mentioned BSC.
Yeah, you're talking about BSC.
Oh yeah, Smash Brothers Club.
Yeah,
It's
hit on those, so I
Just making sure.
So, of course, the biggest question that I have at the moment, so who is this food for?
This food is for anybody that comes.
Okay.
It's not like a major food budget. We're not feeding everybody. It's just gonna be some snacks.
So, the follow-up question, so how's the food gonna be distributed? Like, how's
It's
this
just
like?
be on the
gonna-
table.
Just be on the table? Okay.
How long is it that for?
It's gonna be from 1 to 7 on Saturday. That's gonna like the actual event time. The setup time I think starts at 11.
Okay. Got it?
So you said that any artist could be present, present the work after the event, correct?
And the artist could be present.
Yeah, and like present the work and have one of the tables, right?
They have to reserve it in advance.
Yeah.
So yeah.
How do you plan on doing promo to the artist so that you're never about this opportunity?
Can you speak up a little bit?
Okay, my question was how does the organization plan on promoting to different artists so that they know that they have this opportunity to display their art?
We already have the tables reserved.
Oh, so they're all reserved.
Yeah.
Okay.
We've already given, I believe, 8 tables to student artists. We were trying to do 28 tables for outside vendors and 8 tables for student artists.
How are the student artists paid? I'm sorry.
The student artists don't have to pay. It's free for the student artists.
How would
No,
they
Oh, how are they paid?
Yeah.
Oh,
Paid.
Tapes. We like advertised in a few ways. We had flyers around campus. They messaged us at our email. We had a couple that were confirmed for the last Comic Con that just came back. I like walked around and advertised to a couple other clubs, and I got people to come from them.
So how did you choose the non-student artists who are big?
That was like probably me emailing over 1,000 people, asking if they wanted to come to the convention. I just chose from other conventions list.
All right. Are there any additional questions for the organization? I got one up. So I'm not harping on the food on you, but it's just like, so what do you see the purpose of this food as? It's just like why have it?
It helps with for the vendors that we have,
Okay.
especially for the students that will be there from 1 to 7. 1 to 7. So they would want to be in that room to be selling their art for the majority of that time, and would want to keep their table and merchandise alone.
Okay.
Sorry.
Josh?
Okay, so you said that the market package was $250, but it says $230. Where that number came from?
Actually,
I don't know.
Did they send you that sheet?
This is the only one
Is this current list of things correct? What's your listing?
I mean, the average is 250.
Yes? Okay. I can roll off this number. It's fine. Are there any additional questions for the organization? If not, we'll move into a period of discussion. Discussion is only for finance board members. Of course, if a finance board member has a question for you, I will call upon them to ask you. If you have a clarifying point, please raise your hand and I may call upon you. Would anyone like to begin the discussion? Go get her today.
Yeah, so I think that everything's been really planned out. Everything seems in line with everything that we want student organizations to do, with collaborating and also sharing expenses with outreach to the community. It seems to be fitting of the purpose of the mission of the club, and I am for it.
Okay. Phil?
I mean, I do the whatever, not what Tanya was saying. I
I guess we have to talk about the food and how to play the role. I mean, I kind of understand where they're coming from, where they need to get their vendors and stuff like that, and they're going to be there for hours. So I understand their point. I kind of agree with it. Whatever the rest of the board thinks about it is.
So for me, the big issue with that is like, is it the role of the student dollar to be subsidizing vendors so that they can sell things?
Yeah.
And in my mind, is not. The organization said it was simply be placed there. You could have theoretically a strong argument if you said to students, however, this would be available to most of the vendors. I don't think the student dollar should be going to people just so that they have an easier time selling things. Of course, I understand how this does assist and facilitate the event. It's just that it should not become a mandatory pot, in my opinion.
So do you want to strike it, or?
In my opinion, I would like to strike the food from this request and then fully fund everything else.
Was it stated that the food, because to my understanding that was also accessible to students?
Yeah, it was accessible for everybody. It was just going to be on the table.
Okay.
The rationale that was given though is like why the food was needed. They stated heavily onto it that they're going to be there from 1 to 7 as vendors and stuff like that, and they'd like to feed them. Would we like to open up to the organization again? Does anyone have a question for the organization? Do you guys have a clarifying point or anything that you'd like to bring up?
Obviously.
No? Okay. Alright then. Can I take a straw poll right now on Carly, do you have a
I feel like it's kind of a valid to be requesting food because it is for lunch and it's a Comic-Con. Like if people are supposed to be there for multiple hours checking out the different things, whether it's a gaming competition or the cosplay competition, like everyone attending, students or not, are kind of anticipated to be there for multiple hours. So I don't have a response to food.
Yeah, that would be uncomfortable.
Can you clarify what the issue is?
So for me, it was that the organization, the way they stated the food was playing a purpose. They emphasized heavily onto the idea that vendors and students will be there from 1 to 7 o'clock. Of course, in my mind, I take issue with the idea that we're using the student activity fee to assist people in allowing them to earn a profit of some sort. These vendors will be selling things. I don't think it's on us to be assisting them on making that easier. Well, of course, if you like to help them, sure, but I just don't think it should be coming from our pot. Of course, students who are coming in, the organization said that it would also be free to them, but actually, did you go to the quote for the food? Thank you very much. Yeah, so for this amount of food, you're not very targeting much at the students. In my mind, it doesn't seem like it's targeted toward anything. It seems just to have food for the sake of having food. And I don't think that's a good utilization of the student dollar.
I have a question about the budget, since that amount is different than what's on the event planning
Yep.
form and the marketing packages.
So
It's
that-
listed as a different cost than what they requested.
Yeah,
so.
1 second. What is it?
The difference was the other one has tax included.
Okay. Could you go back and double check that one for me, Stressful? 293. For food, this is 304. So
This one actually includes tax.
okay. Can you go back? Tax. Okay, so that tax onto that. Okay, which that comes into around close enough to that. Yeah. All right. So notify you guys because we are technically arbiters of the state. We don't pay taxes.
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll strike that back down to 88.5. Okay. Okay. Are there any points on the food that anyone else would like to bring up? If not, I would like to move to a straw poll.
Hold on, sorry, I'm looking at the newest updated event planning form for this event that was updated on Wednesday last week. And the audiovisual cost is now $991. So the new total is $2,589.56.
Okay. The standard fee, increasing the standard fee, Brit Spears wants to do that one. Can't do much about that.
Would you say the number once again?
Sorry, 1 second. Right.
Did marketing decrease on the new one?
Marketing's still $293. And everything else is the same. Oh, well, the food is listed. Yeah.
if we were to fund it. All right, so the organization, a clarifying point?
I'm pretty sure previously should not include the fact that we're using projectors.
Okay,
And
that's why there was an increase.
I don't think that would be it though, because we're only using projectors in 2 rooms for 2 hours each.
So it says the new one, power distribution.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's what's
Yeah.
listed.
yeah, we have to reset the table to get power.
Generally, we don't question what Britt Spears tells us to do. She's the one setting up all the closet stuff, so we trust her. And
I have just a quick question for you. Did you get a notification that this new one was updated or uploaded on Wednesday, correct, Carly? On Wednesday? Yes. No, the other Carly in the room. So like last Wednesday, did you get a notification that this form was updated from Britt? Did you get that notification or an email?
I don't think I got a notification for that.
Okay.
okay.
That's just a
I check this
curiosity.
pretty often, so I
Okay.
don't think I should.
Regardless,
That
moving
was just a
on.
me question.
Moving on though, I think we just need to discuss the food, and I think we can move on. I'd like to take a straw poll right now. Option A will be to fully fund the food. Option B will be strike the food. All those for option A, please raise your hand. Option A is fully fund the food.
Okay.
Option B is strike the food. All those for fully funding food. 1, 2, 3. All right. All those for striking food, please raise your hand.
Sorry.
All right, we'll do this again. Option A.
Yeah, but say option A out loud.
Option
Say
A.
Option B and option A.
Option A is to fully fund the food. Option B is to strike the food. All those in favor of option A to fully fund the food, please raise your hand. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. All those for option B to strike the food, please raise your hand. 2. Tanya?
It's a straw poll. I don't
It's
have.
one or the other. Okay. 4, 2, and then one abstaining. Okay. All right, so we'll keep the food onto this request. So I think, is there a motion on the floor? Do we have the amount? It's at the bottom of the section. Oh, we
Thank
just-
God you have TI 84 for this.
we have to subtract that.
I already did it. I looked at it next, so.
Between 288.50 for food.
Okay, 288.50.
Oh, yeah.
One second, Scott. Okay, 1 second. They're doing math. You know, give them a chance to get back to the table. We'll regroup. Once
Can I
they
ask
get
a clarifying question with the food?
for the organization.
Yes.
Okay.
So, as far as having it like out, where is it out, and like what is the accessibility to the food?
I don't know if you guys have a diagram you can flip right there. I have the set out or layout via room right here if you guys can
We
see
don't.
that.
Okay.
Can you see it at all?
I can see that from here.
Okay, it would be like all over here. It would probably be, I'll probably have these tables moved over here and have it right here.
Okay.
Just like in the middle on the side.
Sounds
In the
good.
main room.
It's on the side, so that's okay. Right. Scott?
What time is the food getting there?
2.
Okay. All right. Can you got an amount for us?
So, interesting things. I got a new.
I love it. Just
So I did get a new amount. It's $2,577.06. But the interesting thing is it's lower on here. That is what it is listed on the but I think this might just be the wrong number. Also, I was thinking of this years about there was a change to it might be a different organization. So right now it's 2577.06.
2577.06. Okay. Well, we'll just go with that one for now, I guess. Right? Or do we wait? Tori's doing the math. The math leads. Kid genius. Haha.
Oh, that was about hacking.
Okay.
So that's what I have.
Okay. So,
What did you say again?
2577.06.
I have 2578.
That dollar.
So what I did was I took that 288.50 from the catering form, and that's an $11.50 difference. And I just took $11.50 off of the $258.956. That's in that new event budget form.
Oh, okay.
approved
Yeah,
by
it
the
makes sense. I would say that.
2578.
2578.
But did you add for the audiovisual?
I'm in the one that's 991. So that new one, I'm looking at that same one you are.
Okay.
I just subtracted that tax difference from the event expense.
So 2578.06. All right. Is there a motion on the floor?
I make a motion to approve. Move to approve.
Okay.
Move to approve.
All right. All those for approving comics and more for the amount of $2,578.06. Please raise your hands. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All those against? 1. All right. You've been funded for the amount of $2,578.06. Carly will speak to you about further steps after this, and if you have any comments or concerns, please let us know.
$2,577.06.
7:38.
So what's 77? 78?
It was 78.
Okay.
What? No. Okay,
What do
fine.
you know? It's bad.
I changed it.
No.
5 behind.
Yeah. Five below.
Okay, now load.
Five below.
I'm
All right.
Oh,
5-minute recess.
Yo,
Medical recess for 5 minutes. I'll convene at 4:42.
I don't use chopsticks.
Don't forget to give her a shot.
No, don't feed me. Don't feed me.
It means I go more close.
Yeah, okay.
More chocolate.
Hey, no, turn off that switch.
Y'all are gross. I'm eating. You do not show.